if you had to put a finger on it, because you're a coach who's been there, you coach teams, you know the buttons when players are delivering. What will be the first thing your assumption is without all the facts?
Usually it's the lack. Well, for this lack of floor leadership. But you know, see, it's not like other things where you can assume the workers given the proper tools are going to do a good job. Here you can give them all the proper tools,
right?
And it still comes down to how they perform at that moment. And you know, and sometimes it's just that the other people are that much better. You're good. You're focused. You don't drop the ball. You don't panic. You're not panicked. You're giving your all, and you get your ass kicked.
Right.
You do all the wonderful. You come out and you attempt to execute, and they're just faster than you.
I agree.
More physical. So sometimes it just is that. It's not your time.
I'm going to give them a combo, and I'm not supposed to do this, but if I had to pick the first one, I think it went into what they call assumption. We got 3-0, and we're looking ahead.
Well, see, assumption should be gone once you're down 2-0.
Right.
Look. And by the time you're down 2-0, I can see you have an assumption,
right,
and then you get down 1-0.
Right.
You may have some more assumption when you're down 2-0.
If you're 3-0,
you still got assumption after 2-0. You a damn fool.
Well, 3-0. You're up 3-0, and you're assuming.
You should have no assumptions.
Right. I agree.
You assume that you're getting your ass kicked.
Well,
no, we better get rolling.
No. I'm talking about from San Jose's end. When they went up 3-0, I believe they assumed, we got this, looking ahead.
Well, if you're up 3-0, I think, unless it's a 10-game series.
Only got one more game?
I think when you're up 3-0 in any sport, it's kind of hard not to feel like you kind of have it.
Right. So, and you hit the nail on the head. I think this is the testament of a team not used to knowing how to close them out.
But like I said, same answer, though. Yeah. After you have one reversal,
right,
by the time you have the second rehearsal, you should be out of the assumption mode.
Yeah, I agree. Now, guess what? We get to close out my sports segment because I want to show you how you do a salute. Now, when you salute, you Dwight Howard salutes.
His hand is bigger than his head. Take a look at this. His hand is bigger than his whole head.
Yeah.
That's why you can play basketball. Imagine, okay, just look at that ratio. Now, here's my hand. Here's my hand. Look at my hand up against my head, right? Now, look at his hand up against his head. He's got a big-ass hand.
Now, somebody...
Or else he's got a little-ass head. Which one is it?
Or they may say, maybe you have a big head.
I'm just saying, take a look at this salute. All I know is, Vic, unless you modify...
I did not.
His thumb is bigger than his mouth. Okay?
Okay.
His hand is bigger than his whole head.
Mario, thank you for the
nice... It looks like the Flintstones.
Okay, let me get back to the reason why we're doing Believe. While he's getting focused on a physicality.
You showed us a picture of a big-ass hand.
Let me just get to the matter at hand.
It's like Fred Flintstone that put his whole hand around his waist
right
of
now,
his old lady.
Media is not covering the size of his hand. Let me just go and do this.
The women are paying attention. You got them. They are locked in.
Okay.
Eyes riveted.
And it's not there. All right, so let me just say this. While Mario spends his time doing the comparison of head and hand size, maybe he may be telling the truth. He may be telling the truth. Okay. Can Dwight avoid trade rumors and drama? Salute or buy Orlando? And we talked about this the other day, Mario. We said, hey, the players that's going to be up next year who are going to be what we call the premier players on the block trading or, of course, going to another team. Now, I'm going to say this. Do you believe this? Do you believe that Dwight Howard and the Hornets, Chris Paul, will lead any and all possible blockbuster trade talks, if any, in 2012?
Yeah, I do.
See, that's a simple one.
Yeah, I do. It'll be the big hand man and the little head man.
See, this is why I say it's so simple to get cooperation. I can't believe I got it that easy this time. Thank you,
his
man.
His hand is bigger than his shoulder.
All right. Let me go to the next one. When you get this kind of cooperation, you just move on. All right. Do you believe New England Patriot quarterback Tom Brady checks in at number 5 on Forbes' list of most influential athletes? Do you believe that, Mario?
I think he could be higher, but yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Okay. Good job, because when you actually can be on Forbes, there's a lot of truth to it. That's the reason why they're doing it. They pull no punches in being able to say, this is what you are. But there is an adjustment, and Mario is correct. He is not number 5. He is number 2.
See, there you go.
That man's on top of his game.
That's why I get the big piece of chicken. Even I don't have a big-ass hand like Dwight. That's why my chicken looks bigger. when I eat it. If Dwight's eating chicken, it looks teeny tiny.
See,
no matter what he does.
See, it's the only time I get that cooperation. All right, here's the last one going out. I love this one. Okay, do you believe Andrew Bynum will be easily forgiven by the public for his bad deeds if he dated Kim Kardashian? Mario, do you believe that?
He's going to be forgiven anyway, but dating Kim always helps.
How much will it help?
And she'll be definitely paying attention to the size of your hand.
You know what? See,
I'm just telling you. Ask them Kardashians if your hand size matters.
This is wrong.
I'm just asking.
Wait,
ask somebody.
I'm saying
ask somebody.
Wait,
Andrew, he'll be forgiven. He
right.
is. He's going to be forgiven anyway.
Right.
Because he's a good kid.
Yeah, he is. And look,
let us see your hands.
Hey, the one thing that has turned into a model of what they call a different type of branding and marketing is that unless you're Tim Tebow, almost everybody else has to find a market value of controversy to fuel the following, and they take those numbers and said, you're the hot trend, and the trend is off of something that's not so hot. Not too many Tim Tebows out there, are there? Who's the next Tim Tebow? We don't even know who that is.
Well, obviously, Dwight Howard's going to increase his value by having that big-ass hand fantasy hitting out there in the world.
I'm about to end my segment. I'm going to end my segment.
Thanks to you, Vic.
I'm ending my segment.
The big-ass hair. Vic is part of the spread, the news about Dwight Howard's big-ass fingers.
I am done with New Sports. Take us out of here because, Mario needs a meatloaf sandwich and some thank you.
Two-headed Vic.
I don't know.
Check his hands. Check the fingers. That's right. Hit him in the nose and broke his finger. On New Sports, there's the Matrix Vic. Yeah, yeah.
All that hollering for what reason?
Man.
I don't know what got into the Food Channel expert today, but he took it to another level. But